Hello and welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, hi, my name is Mary, and in today's video it's a little different. I'm going to be standing up for this project instead of sitting down. So basically what we're going to be making today is this little Santa Claus right here. And yeah, so let me just tell you what you need so we can get started. So what you're going to need is your 2x4. This stands exactly 18 inches tall. You're going to need that. You're going to need some masking tape. You're going to need some gold paint. You are going to need some black felt that I cut from here. You're going to need red felt. You are going to need scissors, hot glue gun, and you are also going to need Q-tips, a paintbrush, glue sticks, and this is peach chalk pastels, and you can either use paint or spray paint to paint the base. And you are also going to need peach colored or flush colored paint, and you're going to need cotton balls. So what I did to get started, I took my 2x4 and I basically took some masking tape and I put it about here. I'm just going to tear this off. And I sectioned it off because this is how I wanted to paint it. So you got your top and your bottom. And for the sake of the video, I've already spray painted one. And this is what it looks like. So this is what it looks like spray painted. And you also going to need some tan clay, which I used to make his nose. So let's just go ahead and get started. So first thing I'm going to do is load my hot glue gun. And I'm going to take my red felt. I'm going to lay this down just like this because you're going to use the whole piece of felt for his hat. And what you want to do, I'm going to set him up and I'm going to turn him like this to see where I want the hat. And that looks about right. So what I'm going to do is turn him back to face me. And I'm just going to go ahead and put a layer of hot glue down. And we're going to go ahead and stick that right on, just like this. And then we're just going to go ahead, put a little bit of hot glue up here. Stick that down as well. And you're just going to go around, all around all sides. Kind of like I did the elf that I posted last week. I did a video of me making the elf, and this is pretty much done the exact same way. And I'm still learning. I'm still learning YouTube, so I haven't really quite got the hang of it. So yeah, so I'm standing up to do this video because this is usually a little bigger project than I normally would be doing. But with the holidays coming up, I figured someone will probably want to make one, and well, I figured why not just go ahead and post a video on it. And next what we're going to do is we're going to close these ends that you see here. We are just going to close . And now that we have that closed off, it's a little tall because of the hat, but this is what we have. And what I'm going to do is turn him to face me, and I am just going to bend this down so it looks like this. Slide back a little bit. So this is what it's going to look like. And I am going to just go ahead and I'm going to bend this down, and I'm just going to go ahead and put a little bit of hot glue just right there. And we're just going to stick that down just like this. And just going to go ahead and put a little pressure on it to just help it dry. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue right here. And just going to fold this in just like that. And next, I am going to take my scissors and I am going to cut a little piece of my yarn fluff. I'm not sure what exactly the name of it is, but that's what I'm going to call it. And I'm just going to put a little bit of hot glue on, and I'm going to fold it in on itself just like this. And then we're just going to fold it again, and we're just going to kind of squeeze. And that little piece that's sticking up, we're just going to put a little more hot glue, and we're just going to stick that down just like that. And what we're going to do is we're going to take that and we're going to put that right here just like this. So I'm going to go ahead, get another glue stick, and I'm just going to put some glue right here just like this. And make sure you put a generous amount. And then we're going to take this and we're just going to put some pressure. And we're going to hold it. And then you're going to end up with something like that. And next, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and put a rim around his hat. Let me grab a piece that's kind of long. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put this right around the edges. Just like this. And I'm pretty sure you often work with hot glue, so you are aware of how fast this stuff dries. And I'm just basically going to continue to go all the way around the hat. And then I'm just going to put a little bit right here. And we're just going to stick that down. And we're going to take our scissors and we're just going to cut away the extra. Now that piece right there, we're just going to go ahead and connect those two just like this. And that little piece that's sticking out, we're just going to secure that. And this is what we have so far. Next, what I'm going to do is I am going to I took my black clay, my black felt, and I cut a thin piece of the felt out, and that's going to be his belt. And it's going to go right around here. So I'm going to go ahead and stick that into place. It's about where I want it. Between halfway, and we're going to go ahead and continue to glue this all the way around until you get to the back. Then we're going to go ahead and continue to glue this way. And that's what we have. That's his belt. Got to step away for a second. Sorry about that. Had to grab a stick. So for the next part of his belt, and I'm sorry I didn't mention this earlier, you are going to need a jumbo or a skinny stick, and you're going to need some pliers, something to cut with, and you're just going to take your stick and you're going to measure how long you want his belt. And you're going to cut it, and it's going to end up looking like this. And once you do that, you want to paint this gold or yellow, whichever color you want. I went with gold. That's why I said you're going to need the gold paint. And then I'm just going to go ahead and put some hot glue on this. And I'm going to turn him sideways so I can see exactly where I want to stick it. And that's where I put mine. But like I said, you can use any color you want. You can put it anywhere you want. But that's where mine's going. So next, we are going to take some more of that fluff. And we're just going to go ahead and we're going to put it down the middle. Where it'd be like this. And then we're going to put some up at the top. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and put some around the center like this. So I'm going to grab that yarn and I'm just going to go ahead and go around the center. And I'm going to grab some more hot glue sticks because I'm going to need them. So we're going to go ahead and we're just going to put a layer of hot glue and we're just going to stick this right down on that, just like this. Go around and you're going to do it all four sides like you did his hat and the belt. Just going to go all the way around it. And we're just going to seal it off right here. So we're just going to stick that there just like this. And we're just going to cut the extra off. And here's a little bit here. Cut that off. And that little piece that's sticking out, we're just going to go ahead, put a little, grab this, put a little bit of hot glue here. And stick that down just like that. And this is what you should have. Next, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the bottom. We're going to take our yarn and we're going to go ahead and I'm just going to make a line of hot glue down the middle. And we're just going to go ahead and stick this down on top. Give it a little pressure. Cut the little excess off, extra. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue. And we're just going to push that down. And that's what you should have. And then we're going to do the very same thing to the top. Just like this. We're just going to see about where it needs to be. I'm just going to cut a little bit of that off. And we're just going to stick this. Just cut a little off. And we're just going to put this here. Just like that. So, I'm going to grab my glue gun. And put a little bit of glue. Take my piece of fur. And we're just going to stick that on just like that. Now we're going to do the same thing. We're going to take some more of the yarn and we're just going to do the bottom, which we're just going to start here and we're just going to go around. And I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on here just like this. And I'm just going to stick that here and go around just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing to the back. And we're just going to stick that right there. Now, the back of this, I had my husband cut me out a block of wood so it can stand up. If you put him on the floor, that way he won't tilt over. He just gives it a little more stability. And now I'm just going to continue. I'm just going to go around the back. Stick this into place like this. Go around just like this. And just a little bit in the front. just like that. And we're just going to stick that down like this, and we are going to go ahead and, like I mentioned, we're going to cut this off. And this is what we ended up with. We almost done. Next thing we're going to do is his face. So we're going to grab our googly eyes. I don't know if I mentioned that you need these, but you do. And we're just going to go ahead, clean off my hot glue gun, and we're going to stick the eyes into place. And I have to have him looking at me so I can make sure I'm getting his eyes properly lined up. So let me stand him up and let me look here. Put the other one right there. This was a fun little craft for me. I do craft fairs. I attend every month at Trade Day, and I actually worked with a few kids, and I was showing them how to make these. Of course, I did it much smaller than what I'm doing here. So yeah, okay, and then you're gonna stick his nose into place, and this is what you're gonna end up with. I'm sorry, my lighting is not the greatest for today. I don't know what's really going on, and I'm just taking my chalk pastels. I set this to the side, and I'm just rubbing it on here, but I'm probably just gonna go ahead, get my knife, my blade, and scrape some of this off. And I'm gonna roll my Q-tip in it so I can blush his cheeks, give his cheeks some color. And I'll turn him around so y'all can see as soon as I get this part finished. And we're just gonna put a little bit of blush on his nose. And you can't really tell, but it's there. And the very last thing that we need to do is we need to give him his beard. So basically what I've done is I took some cotton balls and I basically just stretched them out, and I'll show you what I mean. Grab one of these that fell. So basically what I did was I took my cotton ball and I pulled on it very lightly to make it long, like this. Excuse me. And now what we're going to do is just going to glue his beard into place. And basically what you're going to do is take your hot glue gun and you're just going to put a little bit of hot glue down and just go ahead and stick his beard into place. And like I said, you can have as much or as little hair for the beard as you want. I'm going to go ahead, and this is what we have so far, and I'm going to go ahead and do the other side. So we're just going to go ahead and put some here like this, and we're just going to stick this one down right here just like this. And this is what we have for his beard. And I'm going to sweep this off because that's just leftover chalk pastel. So basically it took no time at all to make this cute little snowman. And if you want to add something to the top of his hat like me, I'm going to add these cute little snowflake stickers that I got at Dollar Tree, and I'm going to stick one right there. And I am going to I was gonna use the, okay, this one is, okay, and then I'm gonna stick the other one right here. So, and you don't have to put the snowflakes on his hat if you don't want to, but that's what I like it like that. And here they are. So yeah, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you want to see me do any other type of video, let me know down in the comment box. Next Wednesday, I'll be doing the snowman. If anyone's interested in that, just let me know. So far, I've done the Santa Claus, I've done an elf, and I'll do a snowman, and I'll also do a reindeer. Just let me know if that's something y'all will be interested in. So yeah, like I said, thanks for watching my video. I'm so sorry about the lighting. I'm working with the best I can. I don't have all the proper equipment that I need just yet because I'm still all new to this whole YouTube thing. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I hope y'all have a nice day and a happy Thanksgiving. Bye.